if you ever find your
Hi guys, it's been a while. Your girl got a little time. Come on up in here. I'm in StreamYard, so if you are in Facebook or YouTube you should be good. I lost my college email, so I gotta have one of the twins come and get my YouTube back up. Y'all know young people is very skilled, right? I love having young progressive minds on my team because they get me all the way together. They may not call their auntie back all the time when I need them to call me back, but when they come, a lot of them are night owls, so they liable to pull up and they'll get it done. And I love that about the young people. So y'all know what is it? Is it Black Friday? We black every day, right? So it is Thursday. It is Thursday. It is also um Black Business Month. And the month is not representative of everybody throwing out their links and throwing out their flyers, but it's also really taking a look at the economic disposition that we have, and being very mindful of how we spend our revenues and how we spend our time, and paying attention to who gave your kids summer jobs this month or this summer. If they did not give your kids summer jobs or different things, why are you spending money like you got it like that? And how we're not stewarding what we have. And so I came up from an era where it was more powerful, impactful to have the discipline. Hey, social work boss, are you going? Are you guys going to the social work conference? When I see my social workers, put a one in the comments. I need to tell y'all right now, get your calendars ready. Black Maryland, how you guys doing? January, I want to say the 23rd. Look at the calendar, the week of the 20th. We got Dr. Chastity Grady out of Houston. She will be doing her social work, therapy, and business conference, her first one that she's ever done herself. I met her back in Atlanta several years ago, conferencing. We became really fast friends and sisters in Christ. And so the Lord put it on her heart. This is why I'm telling you guys, you can't afford to be doing a whole lot of movement just to be doing movement. Because God will put something in somebody else's vernacular and charge them with doing something grand and great, even though they never did it. And so you need to be getting yourself, social worker boss, if you're not on somebody's stage, really guiding folks on what you know to do. Some of us are in beginning phases, some of us are in reset phases, some of us are in, taking a pause phase. Whatever your phase is, you're not going to get what you need if you don't press pause. Y'all know why? We're my Lifetime Movie Network people. You love watching your Lifetime Movie Network, baby. You listen. You like me, you turn it on and you'll go to sleep. But you have to be able to press pause. I had an amazing tour with a psychologist yesterday of her practice, and she enlightened me on, is it brain paint? Baby, I probably get it all wrong. But she gave me a tour of her facility yesterday, and there's all kinds of different way. And I'm gonna chop this all the way up all wrong. But the gist of it was to see how many different therapeutic ways that people can get better, because she's a psychologist, and people with anxiety and I think she said ADHD, for example, something goes on with the brain, and she has all of this machine and equipment to get us together. Okay, I'm gonna just say it like that. I'm gonna need to have her come on Social Work Table Talks and explain it. The reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of you guys, you are so skilled and anointed and good at what you do. You're waiting on things to be perfect. You're waiting on people to give you a break. You're waiting on people to tell you, if they gonna hire me, or Are they going to promote me, baby? Tag you're it. Just like if I ask you where you got your shirt from. How did you get through that breakup when you didn't think you was going to get through it? How did you get through having all kinds of medical diagnoses and you was in the thick of it and wanting to throw in the towel? Some of y'all have blamed yourself for not being lovable based on somebody that didn't know how to handle you real well, right? Because maybe that person was trying to handle their stuff. So you take your whole life summation and say, well, if this person don't love me like I need to be loved, then maybe love is not in my cards. Don't mess around and done had 2 marriages and you count them. What are you learning from the experience? Are you running from hard conversations? Hey, Miss Tate. Hey, Simplify. Are you running from communication that makes you feel, that was me? Just avoid it. How many of y'all in here can say, you know what, Tasha, I straight up avoid tough conversations. It makes me uncomfortable. How you doing, sweetheart? I'd rather avoid tough conversations. And that comes up, guys, when we hear people say, well, they should know. They should know. How many of you guys have ever said that? They should know by now. Why do I have to tell them? When you value, hey, Rodney Williams, when you value the relationship, whether it's friends, a parent, a sister, a sibling, a relationship with yourself, the part of yourself you love real bad, you really understand and value getting clarity from the situation. So what do you have to lose to go back to the person that you care and value? You watching your daughter do what? What is that, sweetheart? I don't know what that is, but I'm always honored to see that you in a space where you can watch your daughter. That's a beautiful thing. It sounds like you in a space of being totally present with your daughter. Some of us is still learning how to do that when you're running from one job to the next. I was encountering a young lady this morning, and she was running late at the doctor office. And she said, I'm sorry, I'm running late. And what she had in her hand, asked me if I even drunk any of this. It's like a habit. This thing is full. I'm wasting money. I have coffee at home. But sometimes we are conditioned to where I won't have a productive morning until I get this crack or whatever it is. This thing is full from this morning. It's California time, 11:40, almost 11:45. Habit. Grabbing it. It's sitting here. When you got the same stuff at home. So we got to create other habits. I'm aware now. That's movement. That's growth. And sis said, I'm sitting here enjoying my daughter. How many of you guys can say now you in a season where you can sit still and be fully present to what matters most to you? That's healing by itself. And anytime somebody try to bring another demand on you, you got to be able to press pause. Just because it's sparkling don't mean it's gold. Like we just buried my friend. And the way she did her homegoing, we felt her spirit in there because the way she laid out what to say, how to say, her personality was all in there. She went on record saying she knew who was there. Those that's for her. She know people that's there nosy trying to see if she looked. She was comedic in that way. That's how she channeled it. Me and her connected back at the county job and going to school and dropping out of school and getting child care at night. The whole nine. So I don't know about for you when somebody you love and care about, if that ain't enough to make you press pause and really be clear about why God woke you and I up this morning, I don't know what it's going to take for you. That's not my job to figure it out. But it's our collective job is to be mindful of what we as adults don't do or doing too much of. That's going to impact the little people that we've been to work all this overtime over to put Christmas tree stuff up under the tree in about 4 months. So what you do or don't do impact me. What I do or don't do impact you, right? It might not be in the driver's seat of how I move through life, but if our kids have to go to school, our offsprings have to go to school and drop our kids off at school to deal with people who's not raising and training their kids are just growing up. That's going to be all of our business. And for anybody in here listening to me, you waiting on your mama to love you the way she needs to love you. Your daddy to do this, that, and the third. Some of them that went on to glory. Hey, Arthur, happy birthday. I know it was in July, but it's birthday every day. We know way too much information to be sitting on the sidelines of life sucking our thumb. Our kids deserve better than that. You cannot out hustle the pain. You cannot out give in gifts and all of the things and not do the real work with them. The quality. I went over there, they had the free backpack giveaway. People that I know in my heart need it real, real bad. They need it bad. I've been there as a welfare to work mom. I also was raised from a mother that really trained and groomed us. Handle your business. It's not about praising this heat. It's going to be real ugly if I don't get up and get these backpacks with 4 or 5 kids and you trying to juggle everything and your car is tripping. See, some of y'all don't know about that kind of struggle. You had it real easy. So when struggle hits you, you mad at the world because you think we're supposed to lean into your struggle. You got to ride that wave by yourself, but not by yourself. So when it come down to you know where you live, the heat is real bad. How bad do you need to send resources out there? The line was wrapped around. And people hit me up, baby, I post a flyer. That's all I'm charged to do is move good information forward. Y'all know last year we had the volunteers out. We was on the ground moving in lines for the elders that's raising the next people kids. Because them senior citizens shouldn't be raising the next generation, but they doing what they got to do or what they believe they supposed to do. So I got love for aging grandparents that's raising the next wave out of that raggedy system down there. Anybody else? It's not your job, Sister Care Bear, to figure out how they going to get to it. They want you to remind them. Oh, you should have reminded me. Baby, I will remind a senior citizen or a disabled person that really, really don't have capacity. But anybody else? And some of y'all getting butthurt because them boundaries are starting to slap you upside your head. Oh, they tripping. No, they growing. It's tripping when it ain't really feeding you. I'm talking to my Care Bears. My Care Bears, I'm talking to your heart. Because what y'all about to do is start feeling sorry for people and your impacted self and to start putting yourself in another deep hole. We just established whether you college educated or on welfare, the retirement system sucks. I showed y'all my receipts. Y'all not really paying attention, some of y'all, until it hit your address like we was going through COVID. What point do it take that you're going to sit at the feet of wisdom and say, Lord, empty me out? Because I don't need to be bumping my heads on roads that's already the blueprint been laid out already. If I trust the person that's pouring into me, first of all, if I trust God, you can't ride on the hooray and the praise and then punk out when it get painful. I don't know who lied and told you every day you're supposed to be happy. As soon as the relationship don't work, you haven't communicated what you need. You getting ill counsel from people that don't know nothing about nothing in that said situation. And they feeding and pumping you with fear. And you going to turn around and be laid up and the next person going to have your boo thing. The next person going to be laid up with Charles. Because y'all know I was a child welfare social worker. Araceli was too, the one that just went on home to glory. Them bounced. And the one thing about street people called to that work, we was called to the work before we finished school. Because we lived through it. We cried through it. We crawled through it. When me and sis, all of us was in that break room, we was like, you know what? It's time for us to buy a house. Hey, y'all. Oh, my folks is here. Hold on. Hey, Hattie B. Hold on. Let me get up. I'm going to check. Hold on. My family here. What's going on? Right here. Hey, people. Hi, grandson. You brought me my goodies. What, you want to come to work and run? I was on my feet, on my spring feet. Here, I got some goodies for you. Go get that fan. Grandma got to do a couple more hours and then I can get up out of here. Woo! Woo! Say hi, Facebook. Say hi. I came to visit my grandma at work. You came to visit your granny at, they know, my kids know I love M&M's. I'm an M&Maholic. It's the 12-step program. Don't type on that one, baby. Thank you for my water. Guess what? Grandma got you some goodies. Can you say hi? Are you ready for TK?
He's been rolling with me. He said, can I get this? Can I get that?
Y'all left the bank.
Yeah. And I said, well, you got some money? He said, yeah, the money in your pocket.
You know where the money comes from, my grandson.
Yeah, I just found a squishy.
You did?
Did you find this for me? Please, did you find this Spider-Man?
You found Spider-Man? You asleep when I left this morning. You was knocked
I
out.
want to see this Spider-Man.
The Spider-Man movie I heard is 2 hours long.
Is it? Oh,
I heard
it's
that.
4D too.
Y'all seen the Spider-Man movie, y'all?
Is it 4D?
Conversations can be challenging. It makes a person in order to protect my peace. Yeah, and you know, I have a question, Auntie, because y'all know everybody in ChatGPT, and I pray that y'all don't let ChatGPT think for you. Now messages is starting to all sound the same. And I do see a thing where everybody is protecting their peace like a watchdog.
What's he going?
I want you to imagine this security guard outside this window having to protect the door from, he's not protecting deposits coming in. He protecting for people that's trying to take withdrawals where they ain't made deposits. So make sure for some of y'all that's out here protecting your peace so much so that your wall is so up like this, because y'all letting ChatGPT giving y'all rhyming words like you Busta Rhymes or Run DMC or DMX or who else we had? LL Cool J. Where y'all parked at? Oh, that's y'all in that burgundy car?
The white one.
Okay. Oh, that's
Honda.
nice.
You see the Honda?
That's a Honda?
Yeah, that's the one I used to have.
That's nice. Put the fan on for TT. Here, you can have this.
This is fan?
But you know, live a life. I got a text from a friend. We're going to go hiking. And I'm in the season of new experience. Never mind my M&Ms. I'm going to eat my M&Ms with the little tooth that's messed up because I like what I like. But I also have to deal with the consequence if stuff go to, oh, is that a heater or a fan? Y'all got to be. This is black. Hold on, because I'm doing two things at one time. Hold on. Hey, Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey Vincent? This is Black Business Month or Entrepreneur Month every day. Some of y'all is secret coaches. Everybody come to you. You talk to them. Soon as you get money, you spend it down to the ground. Baby, I'm not talking at you. I'm talking about my business too, what God get me together in. Oh, baby, Sabrina have us leasing cars up over here, ain't he? Legacy Business Hub don't play with the business credit.
Yeah.
She said, I don't know what y'all on that personal credit for. Baby, you be around people that know stuff. And by now, you should know people who pays attention. You go to Dollar Tree, the grandson lose it. You're not finna bust no U-turn and waste gas to go find his Spider-Man from Dollar Tree. Because there's no set of value with it, right? It's the throwaway shirt. It's the shirt that's stretched at the neck. You're not tripping. The toy that's going to fall off soon as you take it out the bag. But when you invest on a different level, depending on the psychology of your makeup or how you move with your money, that's how you move with your honey, aka your man, your intimate relationship. You ain't communicating right with the Lord. You ain't communicating right with your kids. That's why I be really peeping game. If you wild with your kids and just loose and talking about them every time you look up, they doing bad. That's all. And then you loose with it to any and everybody. How can you be a friend to me? Yeah, bring that. That's a heater? Huh? Is it? Where y'all coming from? I'm gonna log off and be in tune with them, y'all. But I'm gonna come back tonight if the good Lord say the same. But let me make an announcement for Fresno. Fresno, y'all in here? They have a home buyer. There's a lot of announcements. Govern yourself accordingly. Before y'all go spending all this money on little James and little Nene and them, and Angelica, I'm naming all names with all races. First of all, be mindful of what our babies go through. They done dealt with our craziness as adults. They done overheard your phone calls. They carrying, because you know kids borrow our energy. Our energy ain't worth 2 nickels if we not in alignment. And then you finna send them to school with 30 other, 25 plus other kids. And all you worried about is them getting straight A's. Are you a straight A parent? Don't set the bar for them from this premise of I want better for you. If you want better for them, the first thing you need to do is get to the art of communication and being real about what's going on. Get all of these people out your DMs and out your phones that you can't speed down when your car go to breaking down and you need help. That's not a friend. You get to describe what a friend is to you. I'm not going to do all of that. I need to take that off the plate. Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
They got me a fan.
Let me see.
That boy's strong.
Yeah, he is.
You want some of these M&M?
Yeah, he do. Cause he said he wanted candy.
I'm going to come back and do a whole,
Stop.
hey, Yvette, hey, twin. Baby, I'm doing day by day, moment by moment, thanking them. You hear me, twin? We still got to get together. We're going to get together. That's a solid one right there. Remember, me and friend, no. Me and friend been through everything that you can think of to the fact our name is almost, her first name is my middle name. We met through the Lord through a job and had a mass layoff after they pimped us out for that $9 million. We learned from it. And we're not afraid to come back and tell you. And we also gonna tell you that the Lord covered us and covered our bills and our mortgages and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So of course that's a friend, because she been with me through the ups and through the downs. Y'all holding on to raggedy friends, still talking about stuff from the 80s. You policing who's sleeping with who for what? Like, how is that really why the Lord woke you up? You talking wild about your kids. How can you be a friend to me if the kids the Lord loaned to you, you wide open with it? Like my daughter, she finna be 33 if the Lord say the same. I was in labor, pre-labor, almost 33 years ago today. My daddy's birthday in 2 days, RIP to him. There's some set of reflections that hit me as the day go by. There's a point in your life you have to be like, I'm not finna deal with foolishness. I am not finna do something. This is straight up what I'm not tolerating. And be cool with that. And groom your kids to be honest. When they go into that school, it's not disrespectful for them to communicate to that school. And them teachers. You lock your auntie out.
Yeah, you say evil.
Why you lock your auntie out?
Because
She gonna get you. Anyway, we're gonna sound out later on. I'm gonna tell y'all about the resources that came across me. And when I share them, it's not like be all that this stuff. I ain't no way I can be, and don't need to be, don't want to be. I just want to see y'all going forward. And the same with you. You get a flyer, a text, an email that can help someone else. It's not about you and me. Move the information forward. These homes in Fresno that's finna go up, some of y'all finna miss out because you worried about the wrong things. You ain't even asked the pivotal questions and told yourself you can't buy a home. But you paying somebody mortgage right now.
yeah.
So you better have your Christmas budget. Okay. It's been amazing. I'm going to start going live because I got to give y'all testimonies after testimonies about this vocal stuff. The enemy been trying to attack my throat for almost a year. I'm coming out of that. I'm coming out stronger and wiser. I have so much that the Lord put inside of me to share with y'all. Not to be saying stuff, to be talking to say something, but because I have something to say. That's a difference. That's going to help. And you are charged to do the same thing. For some of y'all quiet business owners, I need y'all to log on. It's Black Business Month. Let my second daughter in. For some of y'all in Fresno that know Bree, there's a lot going on this week. It's her birthday week. I can't say it out loud because she's on my Facebook. But she already know. It's a surprise week for her. And God bless y'all. Let me get this boy out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm gonna get out of there, boy.